Good afternoon, everyone. Do we have everyone here? If anyone's not here, please raise your hand. Okay, I think we can start. So before we get started, I would like to take a moment to remind you that if you've arrived here today with a cell phone in your pocket, it is now a good time to take it out and make sure that it's on silent. The bride and groom would like an unplugged ceremony. So I invite you to relax and be present in the beautiful moment in their lives. Once the bride and groom are seated, we will give you a minute to snap some photos with the beautiful spread. However, I kindly ask that when the ceremony starts to please put away your cameras, cell phones, iPad, GoPros, whatever it is. And all the photography will be done by the professionals we have here today, Bethany, Luke, and their team. You have been invited here to this very special day as their most cherished family and friends. Today is not only a union of the two of them, but they also recognize that it is a coming together of all of those dearest to them. The photographers are not only going to be taking photos of the couple during the ceremony, but they are also going to be taking photos of you to cherish forever. Once the ceremony is finished, the couple will go and have a few minutes to themselves, but they will come back and the photographers can take pictures with you and the couple here at the table. They will share the lovely images with you after the ceremony. Anyone taking photos during the ceremony without explicit permission of the couple will be denied dessert. I will also need your help to make the end of the ceremony extra special for them. Once the ceremony is over and the bride and groom are walking down, we will have some confetti bombs at the end of each aisle. And on my mark, we will pop them heading above and not at each other. But I will give you the cue at the end when they start walking down. Last housekeeping note, we follow the ceremony with a cocktail hour outside, and we will be going inside around 6:20 to enjoy the rest of the night. Now, I will ask everyone to please stand up. Now you can all be seated. Now you can please stand up. It's fun having so much power. I'm joking, you can see it, I was totally kidding. Just to loosen you guys up, you know?
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with
Good afternoon, family and friends, and welcome to the most important day of the lives of Mahsa and Mustafa. Thank you for being here today and helping us celebrate the union between our beautiful bride and handsome groom. خدمت همه سروران گرامی، دوستان و فامیل‌های محترم درود می‌فرستم و حضور شما را در مهمترین روز زندگی دو عزیز، مهسا و مصطفی گرامی می‌دارم. ممنون از اینکه به این مراسم تشریف آوردید و در این جشن باشکوه دلدادگی بین عروس زیبا و داماد نازنین شرکت فرمودید. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sahar, and I have known Mahsa ever since the first day she moved to Canada. We met 8 years ago at an airport in Tehran, right before spending the 20-hour trip to Montreal together. That was apparently great bonding time because I was crazy enough to offer her to stay at my place for the next few days, and she was even crazier to accept. We have been inseparable since, until she met Mustafa, of course. It's very emotional for me to see my best friend go through different stages of life, from laughter on the floors of her tiny studio apartment in Montreal, to tears in the library, seeing her graduate her master's and move to Ottawa to chase her career. I've witnessed some important chapters, but nothing compares to seeing her fall in love. I was there the day Mahsa and Mustafa went on their first date, and from that moment on, I knew that they had found something very special. They clicked together like two pieces of a puzzle. I remember meeting Mustafa for the first time at an Afghan restaurant in Montreal, and how thrilled I was that night to see my best friend so happy and loved, and how it felt like they had known each other for years and complemented one another perfectly. Mustafa, Mahsa sees in you a funny, kind, and sweet man. She loves that you are such a hardworking, family-oriented, and adventurous man who, even at her worst, you have never made her feel like you want anything but to be closer to her. Mahsa, Mustafa loves that you blend so comfortably with his family. He loves your brain, your smile, and your beauty. If you know Mahsa, you know that she loves making plans and that she also works tirelessly to make those plans come to reality. She's the most loyal person and will take care of you in times you don't even realize you need taking care of. If you know Mustafa, you know that he makes you feel like you can conquer anything and will be the most positive and supportive person by your side. It's been such a joy to see them over the years push and support each other, travel the world, build a beautiful home, literally, and create such a strong and beautiful relationship that I've looked up to from the very beginning. And here we are 5 years later. It is my great honor and privilege to be standing here in front of the people they love the most to commemorate the beginning of the rest of their lives together as husband and wife. Rumi, the great Iranian poet, says, "Love is not written on paper, for paper can be erased, nor is it etched on stone, for stone can be broken, but it is inscribed on the heart, and there it shall remain forever." Mahsa and Mustafa have found this love in each other. Life is about celebrating the joys it has to offer, and a wedding is the best example of that by bringing family, friends together, laugh, dance, and of course, love. Today, we commemorate not only their commitment to each other, but also the harmonious fusion of their families and traditions. The first part of this celebration will be a traditional Persian wedding. Our beautiful couple are sitting at the head of the Sofra Aqd, which has been part of traditional Persian weddings for thousands of years. Each item not only looks amazing, but also carries a profound, deep, and romantic message for the bride and groom to add to their life they are about to begin. Aine, or mirror of fate, represents the truth as the couple sees their own reflection and each other in it. It is a symbolism for brightness and eternity for the future. Shamdun, or candle holders, are on each side of the mirror and represent the beginning of a new life together with energy and clarity. Eggs and nuts are for fertility and abundance. Fruits represent joyousness. Nabat, or sugar crystals, pastries, and honey are for a sweet life together. Turaqand is a silk cover that is held over the head of the bride and groom and is a sign of protection for the couple. Loved ones of the couple will be grinding sugar cones to symbolize the rain of happiness and joy upon them, and they will be protected by a fabric that is believed to be woven by your well wishes and love. I now invite Sarah, Mina, and Sadaf to come and hold the Turagant.
That's over there. The veil's over there.
I got the sugar.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't just like.
Yeah, they look a lot higher. Go up top.
Now that you all know the beautiful meaning behind the Sofra Aqd, I would like to proceed to the vows which I will be saying in both English and Farsi. به نام پروردگار مهرآفرین امروز گرد هم آمده ایم تا گواه باشیم پیمان دو مهربان را و گواهی دهیم پیوند دو زندگی را با این آرزو که آغازش خوش، نیمه راهش خوشتر و انجامش بسی دیر و دورتر باشد. We are gathered here today to witness the union of two kind souls, with the hopes that the beginning is sweet, the middle sweeter, and the end is far, far away. مصطفی، شما که عشق را به مهسای مهربان داده ای، آیا حاضرید شریک زندگی مهسای نازنین بوده و در تمام مراحل زندگی، در فراز و فرود، خوشی و دلتنگی، توانایی و ناتوانایی، تاریکی و روشنایی، حامی و پشتمان مهسا بوده و در کنار او و یار و همراه او باشی. Do you, Mustafa, take Mahsa to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together in matrimony, to love and comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, in sorrow and joy, for richer or poorer, to have and to hold from this day forward, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
مهسای عزیز، مصطفی تو را به عنوان همسر خود انتخاب کرده تا شریک زندگیش باشی. می‌خواهد که کلبه عشقش را با عشق و صفا تزیین کنی. آیا به عشق مصطفی جواب مثبت می‌دهی تا در کنار او و یار و همراه او باشی؟ Do you, Mahsa, take Mustafa to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you cherish and love him more each day than the day before? Will you trust and respect him and love him faithfully through the good times and the bad?
عروس رفته گل بچینه.
مهسای عزیز، مصطفی از تو می‌خواهد که همسر و همپرواز او باشی. آیا حاضری شریک زندگی او باشی؟ Mahsa, will you take Mustafa to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health?
عروس رفته گلاب بیار.
مهسای نازنین، مصطفی در دشت پهناور و پرگل بهاران تنها تو را از میان خرمنها گل برگزیده که زیور باغ زندگیش باشی. آیا دستان مهربانت را در دستان مصطفی میگذاری و با او پیوند یاری و عشق میبندی که تا ابد همسر و یار وفادار او باشی؟ Mahsa, do you take Mustafa to be your lawfully wedded husband and travel the rest of life's road with him? Will you love with him, laugh with him, comfort him, honor and protect him, forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
با اجازه پدر مادرم بله.
Did they get the rings? And then, trying to loosen it. I know.
For all of those who were panicking after the first time I asked Mahsa the question and she didn't say yes, I'm sorry I put you through that. It's a Persian tradition to ask the bride 3 times before she says yes. Mahsa and Mustafa, please take each other's rings.
That's you take that one.
Oh, sorry.
The wedding ring, a symbol of eternal love and commitment, is a token of the vows you share today. As you exchange these rings, may they serve as a constant reminder of the promises you have made to one another. May you give each other these rings as a symbol of love with the pledge to love each other, not leave each other. Wrong word. To love each other today, tomorrow, always, and forever. Mustafa, please place this ring on Mahsa's finger.
You want to put the flower down? You want to put the flower.
Now, Massa, you can place the ring on Mustafa's finger.
It's a bit humid. That's good. That's good.
May your compassion and kindness for one another always be like these rings, with no beginning and no end. May your relationship always be like these rings, separate but close, simple but beautiful. May the precious metal of these rings remind you that your love is the most precious element in your lives. با اجازه دوستان و بزرگان جمع برابر فرهنگ دیرین آریایی شما را به زناشویی یکدیگر در می‌آورم. باشد که خوشی و شادکامی همراه شما عزیزان باشد با امید و آرزوی انجامی بی پایان. پیوندتان را شاد باش میگویم مهسا و مصطفی عزیز. چه دعایی بالاتر از این که گریه‌ات از سر شوق، خنده‌ات از ته دل و نبود هیچ غربت غمناک.
Here you go.
Today we celebrate the beginning of a new chapter in Massa and Mustafa's lives, bound by love, respect, and the intertwining of two beautiful cultures. May your journey together be filled with joy, understanding, and an abundance of shared moments. As you continue your lives side by side, may you find the strength in each other and solace in the bonds that you have forged here today. May you cherish the home and the family you will create together. May all the years to come be filled with moments to celebrate and renew your love. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion for one another. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Naziri. Everyone with the confetti cannons, I want you to be ready, but not yet. No, not yet. Everybody please stand up. Upwards and not at each other. Shoot!
این حیات و اون حیات